Want complete digital transformation of your institution? Then CollPoll is the answer. And let me tell you, CollPoll enables universities as well as educational institutions become digital, contactless as well as safe. So it won't be right if I tell you all the details. Don't you think we need an expert to talk about that, right? So for that, we are further going to speak to Mr. Hemant Sahal and know everything about CollPoll. Let's find out. So firstly, thank you so much for connecting with us. Can you tell our viewers everything about CollPoll in detail?
Sure. Thanks. Pleasure to be here. CollPoll is a digital campus suite where we help higher education institutions in automation and digitization of their academic, administrative activities, and as well as creating a special experience for the stakeholders while at the campus. If you see, education and healthcare are two largest services in the world, but both of them have been lacking in terms of technology adoption. So when we started CollPoll, our goal was to build technology which education institutions deserve and build keeping in mind what are the requirements of the education institutions and not take generic technology and put at that. So today we are very proud to work with almost 100 plus institutions across India. We work with some of the best universities like Jindal Global University, Bennett University, Ashoka University and others. And we have almost more than a lakh and a half students which use our platform.
So what is the vision and mission of CollPoll?
So the vision is to empower higher education institutions with easy to use and effective technologies. What our mission is to at least power 5,000 plus institutions in India in the next 2 years, and eventually we see an open and connected higher education system with effective use of technology.
So and how did CollPoll come out during the pandemic?
So I think pandemic turned out to be a blessing for, I would say, technology institutions in some ways, because institutions were very slow, technology was on the back burner, but with COVID they realized that what were the cracks in the system, the lack of processes and the technologies which I call them as jugaad technologies they were trying to use earlier, and they saw how they were not scaling up. So during the pandemic, education institutions realized the value of technology and how it can actually improve their processes, cut down cost, boost learning outcomes among students, and eventually make that whole ecosystem more connected, where all the stakeholders are more in sync with each other. And that's, I think, the effect of the pandemic on CollPoll.
And so lastly, your take on this industry as well as academia collaboration and alliance.
So my take is that higher education in India is going through a huge transformation. There's a very, very strong undercurrent where institutions are going through a complete transformation, and in the next 10 years you would see a lot of institutions would probably be very different than they are today, and those who do not adapt to this change that's happening will perish. They will not exist in the future. So my take is that institutions will be more flexible, they will be more learner centered, and there is going to be far more flexibility in the systems going forward.
Thank you so much for connecting with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So that was Mr. Hemant, the CEO and founder of CollPoll. And that was all for today's segment. If you like today's content and video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to DNP India. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Keep loving us, keep showering your love, stay safe and keep watching DNP India.